Yo, real quick. So, Symone Sanders she got her new job. She got her new spot. I questioned whether or not she was gonna, how this whole thing was gonna work out, being that she was with Bernie last go around. And yes, in politics, these people are hot parties, hot people, people change complete parties, let alone complete politicians. But to me, like, I'd assume if you were a person who was with Bernie and you were on this more progressive, non-establishment type of stuff, that you wouldn't go to Biden, who is kind of the opposite of that, right? So, I mean, yes, people change and stuff like that, but it kind of says that you were just like every other operative in the game trying to get your bag. And I ain't mad at that. But she's now on Team Joe Biden, creepy Uncle Joe's team. And, a black reporter from CNN called her out on a crime bill thing, and she looked sad. She looked all kinds of messed up. Joe Biden said recently that the 94 crime bill didn't cause mass incarceration, which it didn't cause it, but it helped escalate it. And there were provisions in the 94 crime bill at the federal level, right, that gave incentives for the state level, which is where most people are arrested. I think for every 100 person, like Joe Biden said, for every one person at the federal level, there's 100 people at the state level. But what Joe Biden, who wrote the damn bill, put in the bill was that if you get rid of certain things, have mandatory minimums, all these other things, you basically told the states, yo, do what we do at the federal level. Make people serve at least 85% of their time. And we'll give you money, right? So as much as Joe Biden says, no, it wasn't our fault or the federal level, it's a difference, that's bullshit. The stuff that you put in the bill gave states incentives. You incentivized mass incarceration. To put it that way, you want to say that the 94 crime bill that you wrote didn't cause it, but you damn sure incentivized it. But anyways, your girl Symone Sanders look like her head cut off like a chicken or something. Like I don't think she built for this, because Bernie was one thing, because everybody was liked him. Nobody said anything bad about him. Even the Republicans last go around, all 17 of them gave him credit, saying, oh, he's a nice guy, he's this and that. So Bernie was easy to defend. But Biden, nah, it's not going to be easy. And then I may do a video about it. I admit I troll. But as you see, Nikki Diller and Boyce Watkins both did videos about Angela Rye going at Farrakhan. I planted that seed. I admit it. I did that shit on purpose. I didn't know it was going to turn into Dickie doing I knew she was going to go at her. I ain't going to lie. But I'm saying it was a 2-hour video from her. And then Boyce was mad disrespectful going in, calling her all kinds of names. But even in that video, it was messed up that Charlamagne was trying to make a point like, yo, I feel the same way about Joe Biden, yet I still might vote for him, whatever. He said a lot of racist stuff, weird stuff, and Angela Rye kept defending him. She kept minimizing his efforty while highlighting Farrakhan's. And it's almost weird. You can move Farrakhan out and say Trump. It's like weird, right? When Democrats have policy that affect black people, not rhetoric, not words, not we don't want to be by you, we don't want to work with you, whatever. But when there's real policy from Democrats that screwed over black people, it's silence, it's quiet, it's we forgive you, we'll vote for you again despite that, right? But Farrakhan words are more damaging than Joe Biden's actual policies. Like, that just didn't make any sense. And that was my issue with the whole situation with Angela Rye and Charlamagne and their new Civil Rivalry podcast, that it might pop up because, like I said, Boyce did a video about it and Vicky did it, and they probably gonna get people to go over there and hate watch at least. But that whole half of the video, they were talking about religious stuff that she didn't even know what the hell she was talking about. With Charlamagne, who grew up Jehovah's Witnesses and a 5%er, like, just was all over the place. But in that conversation, half of it was her trying to, juxtapose why she didn't want Farrakhan or did want Farrakhan to retract his statements and stop talking about Jews and all this other stuff. And it's like, she even, of course, cried again, like she always cries when, and it was like, that's just weird. Like, if you want to say those things about Farrakhan, whatever, but don't defend Joe Biden. Like, he made every excuse in the book. Oh, he just flubbers his words. He just makes mistakes. And I don't know, too. If y'all hear Joe Biden talking, man, That man can't, like, I like Trump. I thought he had the same thing during the elections, but Joe Biden is way worse. Like, he be talking and like have a brain fart and just stop, like a person with dementia or something like that. Like, I watched him interview on The View and other places announcing his presidency. He keeps having these gasps. With that man old and he needs to go sit his ass down. But black folks about to vote for him anyways. At least black women are. But that's just my video. Your girl Symone Sanders is in the hot seat now. She gonna get all the smoke now because it was one thing trying to defend Bernie Sanders and be on his team. As you see, Tesla Figaro, she was also on the Bernie Sanders team, but she's now independent and she's looking at everything, all the candidates, and she wants people to address issues and she's holding them all accountable. But you see, and it looks like to me, it does look like to me that Angela Rye might be caving for Bernie Sanders. Joe Biden too, because she made all kinds of excuses for his like, he said things, the busing stuff, the when he was on the floor on the Super Predator conversations, we're basically saying like, yo, we don't care about the why. I don't have but we just want to get the end result. And then today, after all that rhetoric, now he's gonna say, oh, he's still standing by his choice of the bill, saying, you know, it didn't do this, and that, and this is what it was. And basically, like many other people, like Bernie, like Joe Biden, they're basically saying, we gave the federal level, oh, come on, not when I'm in the middle of battle. Basically, we gave the federal level the ability to go after black folks over the gun control and over the Violence Against Women Act.